a look at an unfolding drama involving the beautiful blonde ex-wife of a multimillionaire who held the now dubious distinction of being the oldest NFL cheerleader. Because tonight she stands accused of molesting a 15-year-old boy, reportedly her own son's classmate, allegedly having trysts with him in her Cadillac, serving him alcohol before trying to have sex with him. Molly Shattuck once made history by becoming the oldest NFL cheerleader for the Baltimore Ravens.
I can say initially it was intimidating. I put on the uniform and I looked at my husband and I said, what have I gotten myself into? This skirt is 9 inches from the top to the bottom.
But that was 2006. Today, 47-year-old Molly Shattuck is charged with raping a 15-year-old boy, reportedly a friend of her eldest son. Indicted on multiple counts of rape, sexual contact, and giving alcohol to a minor. A far cry from the woman we met 8 years ago for 2020.
I am a stay-at-home mom. And so basically, it's just running around with them and doing all of their activities.
She led a seemingly idyllic life. 3 beautiful kids, the older multimillionaire husband, a life of luxury and philanthropy. Shattuck appeared on the ABC reality show Secret Millionaire, giving away nearly $200,000.
I am not about labels. I am not about fancy designer clothes, fancy shoes. I feel incredibly grateful.
And now to breaking news, not coronavirus related. Within the past 30 minutes, former Jaguar star Telvin Smith turned himself in at the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office for a charge of unlawful sexual activity with a minor. This afternoon, SWAT officers and undercover detectives swarmed the 29-year-old's home in Queens Harbor. This is exclusive video from our Sky 4 helicopter over the gated community at around 2 o'clock this afternoon. And you may remember last November when police raided the home, towing away Smith's car. Well, News4JAX I-Team investigator Vic Micolucci was on the case in November, and he's joining us live. Vic, what can you tell us about this charge?
Mary, we were standing in this place 5 months ago as this investigation began. That was the first time that police raided his $1.5 million mansion here at the gated Queens Harbor community. And less than an hour ago, he was booked into the Duval County Jail downtown on that charge of unlawful sexual activity with certain minors. So we are showing you exclusive video right now downtown at the pretrial detention center, which is right across the street from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office headquarters. I am told from sources that Telvin Smith turned himself in and then was booked shortly after that. In fact, as we were standing outside during the raid today, the second one since November, we saw him drive by in his black Cadillac Escalade. We also saw a lot of police activity since 2 this afternoon. The Sky 4 helicopter shows a number of officers in unmarked cars around Telvin Smith's home this afternoon. Several of them are SWAT team members at the door of the former football star with their rifles drawn. Police lined the streets around the house. Multiple investigative sources tell me it is another search warrant related to an ongoing investigation involving Smith. Those with knowledge of the investigation say SWAT officers had their guns drawn because there are weapons believed to be in the home. It was a similar scene here this past November when more than a dozen detectives searched Smith's $1.5 million mansion, towing his black Cadillac Escalade to the police impound. News4JAX has reached out to Smith, police, and prosecutors since November, even filing public records requests. So far, no answers.
Now, the real conversation, what the fuck up, world? The real conversation is not, you know what I'm saying, about these so-called stars being accused of. The real conversation is what kind of environment to where this stuff is repeated. You understand? Because it has to be a fucking foul-ass fucking goddamn environment. Because it happens way too often. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, we go to the other dude. But we ain't talking about the whole entertainment. We just talking about the NFL today. I know this because I know former NFL players and I chill with they people and everything else. So I know this environment is rich with young people. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's asking for no IDs or no shit like that. But motherfuckers don't take the time out to think about shit like that. Motherfuckers just think about getting off. You know what I'm saying? Robert Kraft. Let's see if we can find his thing. Yeah. But I had made a video on this shit. Him being caught at the massage parlor and shit. Asking for sexual favors and shit. But it's just crazy that we keep having these conversations that surround our so-called favorite entertainments or entertainers and all this other shit when nobody don't ask no questions, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people get fucked up in the background like kids mentally. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of crazy shit going on in this world, but if you can protect them and goddamn do the right investigation, I don't give a fuck who's the best player or best whatever in the organization. You know what I'm saying? If it's bad for the organization, it needs to be pulled out. Like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about the NFL no more. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit need to be cleaned up. Especially if you got this much money spreading around and motherfuckers just having a nonchalant attitude about how shit goes on. That's the shit that trips me the fuck out. So I just wanted to have a real conversation about that shit this morning. Shout out to my homeboy Low Key. Happy birthday to him. But yeah, this shit is just weird as fuck to me, man. There's a lot of shit going on. And I just got an opinion about it, and I thought I would wake up this morning and say something about that. But Grand Rising, how are? I just felt like that was very interesting, and it caught my eye like a motherfucker. Just the disturbing behavior amongst shit, the NFL, NBA, you know what I'm saying, entertainment world, however you want to do it, however. You know what I'm saying? These people work behind the shadows and they give you a smiling personality, but they got some nasty ass personalities in the back room. But I'm not judging. I'm just thinking what I see. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just giving my opinion on what I think I see. So I ain't judging nobody. Just the whole simple fact. It's just a lot of that shit is just suspicious. But with that being said, y'all have a good day. Grand Rising to all. How are?